Hello, everyone. This is Barbara Iris Alsu of Parental World Knowledge. I want to welcome everyone. I just want to let you know before I start, besides we're going to be talking about wisdom herbs and in addition energy scans, I just want to let you know and apologize why I ran late. I got an email just now from Cory Booker, and I had to respond and do a survey. And it was concerning Donald Trump and, how I'm feeling about everything. Am I feeling optimistic or am I feeling upset or whatever, And I answered it very honestly. I'm worried. And for good reason, because even the person that was college professor that always predicts who is going to be in office, and this is going back for many, many years, he predicted Donald Trump, but now he predicts he will be impeached. I had to look also at that. That also was another email that came to me, and I had to watch it. It was on CNN. I've been saying that since he did, that with his foundation that he is in charge of wasn't right. I mean, he did it in New York. He wasn't supposed to. That's illegal action. That's truly, in my opinion, I mean, I'm not a judge, but I do believe that this is a misdemeanor. It might even be more serious. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. But I know it's illegal action because the Attorney General had him stop doing any activity for his foundation in New York. And this is what the professor stated on CNN. And then the fact that, again, it's, in my opinion, a conflict of interest because of the pipeline. He knows he's running for president, and you purchase stock in that. So, it just goes on where he definitely did something wrong with the Attorney General stopping him from doing his foundation in New York. And the funds were misappropriated. They were used for business for him, something he had to do in court for his business. Business had nothing to do with the foundation. And then, these funds to put into stock, you, in my opinion, it's a conflict of interest. Are you going to be misappropriating funds from our government too if you're doing something like that? I mean, it's just, again, and that is definitely a conflict of interest. I mean, it just doesn't make sense, in my opinion. All this, in my opinion, is a misdemeanor. I'm not a lawyer. I can't, state or a judge to say that for sure, but it's definitely in my opinion. And it's definitely needs to be addressed to your senator. I wrote Cory Booker today, in addition to doing the survey. And I stated, I feel the Senate should do the impeachment. I do feel they also should put Cory Booker as the president-elect. And according to our Constitution, that's the proper thing. When you have an impeachment of a president, you put a senator in charge. Now, I was, wearing my red, white, and blue today too, before I even knew about this. I'm patriotic. I was born on the 4th of July. This is bothering me. I wish it wasn't the case. And I can't even believe all this. I said I feel like I'm in a very bad cartoon. This is not good. This is not a funny cartoon. This is a sad cartoon. We've got to change it. I'm prideful still. I'm an American. I believe in our country, and I want the best. And I'm praying miraculous healing prayer. And God's unfolding it all. I made that prayer, and it's happening. It's being unfolded. And in my opinion, I think impeachment will be coming up very soon. And that would be the best thing for our country and for the world. And that's it. And Cory Booker is really, truly a great senator and great person to be president. He is not just for Democrats. He is caring about the Republicans and respects them. He is a team player and works with them. So I'm hoping, and you could write your senators and you could, make mention. I definitely feel, without a doubt, Cory Booker would be the one to run our country. That is definite in my mind. The best choice. Well, I'm just, being optimistic and keep saying a miraculous healing prayer. And that's all I want to say. I had to do that. I couldn't let it go. As soon as I got the email, I had to address it. And then I wanted to watch that thing on CNN before I got on the air to talk about it. And I see that professor, he said, truly, bottom line, Attorney General stopped him from operating. It's illegal action for his foundation that he was operating in New York. He wasn't supposed to. Just, not a good thing. You're a president elected and you're doing things like that. He knew he was going to be running for office and you're doing disgrace for our country. No, we can't be in office, in my opinion. We can't be. So, moving on to something that's helping me cope. Definitely the wisdom herbs. I'm very patriotic, and I'm telling you, this is helping. I'm taking the one for brain food. It's definitely a calming effect. I've never been a nervous person, but I'll tell you, this is making me definitely worried, because I want everyone to have, equality. I want people to be affected. I don't want Social Security to be affected, that our whole country will go down. The senior citizens, let's face it, you're helping your children, your grandchildren, and what's going to happen? They take away that. Well, what is going to happen? Your children, they can't make it on their own doing certain things. They're giving, gifts to the kids that parents can't give, that are necessary, learning games and things. Let's face it. That's where the grandparents, they come in. It's just kind of sad that what's going on. And if, at times if they needed a Christmas fund or something, the grandparents are doing it. They're giving the last penny. My father, he gave to my nephews, and he was, also trying to give to his great grandchildren, a little bit of the Christmas, the holiday fund. He didn't even have enough to give to my son, but that's okay. I didn't mind. I know he meant well. He was doing what they were born before, and he did what he could. That's what a grandparent does. And I'll tell you, I'm so proud that he did that. And I'm so proud of the things that he did. He loved them. He loved them. He would take his last penny and go and buy a gift. That was a good gift, not a junk gift. He would give quality things. And nothing that extravagant. But I mean, he would give his last penny. Now, you take away Social Security, what's going to happen to this country? These kids can't afford to be buying, the clothing even, and the learning tools and books and things for the kids always. I mean, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? And sometimes they need that extra money for those kids. It just doesn't make sense if that happens, that our Social Security. Well, that's why I need these herbs. I was thinking of all those things and other things, and rights for women, all those things. And it just, I was thinking about that and praying about that, and my prayers can help other people more so than me, and I needed these herbs. Definitely. I'm taking them daily, and it's helping my weight, and it's helping, you can see a little bit more, see, it's helping me. It's helping also my skin clearing up. My skin was not looking so great, I have to admit. I was going out, I mentioned this the other day, I was going out, taking my dog out, and the wind is blowing with the dirt flying, and even though I wash my face, it's a very good cleansing thing, it's not a good thing. So these are meant for every part of you. I mean, you can take individually or a regimen if you want to lose weight. It's up to you what you want to do. So we have everyone under the sun, and even sun food here. So, and I was taking the one that's the girl food, but I was taking the super one, which we don't even have on the brochure, which is adding the heart, the brain, and the sun food. So it's amazing. And then I was clearing up my complexion. I've always had a wonderful complexion until this puppy keeps me out a long time. And it's just not good. The way the wind has been blowing, terrible, terrible, terrible. And, we've had so much rain. It's not good. Please, honey, everything's okay. Trying to be a good watchdog, Platinos. Okay, it's okay, hon. All right. So I would definitely, for yourself, and also show love for the holiday and order this. This is amazing. And of course, as you being, please, honey. And of course, as you being watching me and people that subscribed or even, just are on Google Hangouts, I appreciate that greatly. And, that you were following me, fine. I just feel that you're part of our friends, and you're getting it at $40 a bottle for 100 capsules. People that aren't, watching our reality show or on social media, they're going to have to pay $50. So I just wanted to let you know that. And my son recently, he did charge $50. Somebody bought 3 months and he charged 50. But just remember, every time we sell a bottle, we are giving one away to the needy. So we're out for helping the world, and we want to stop world hunger. And I know we're just a small ripple effect, but if you take care of yourself and your family and your friends and your associates, you'll be helping also stopping world hunger. I know it sounds like really incredible that we can do that, but that's what we're doing. We're giving this to the needy every time we sell one. So, this has to be the best I've never experienced anything and it has no side effects for losing weight. Also the one for brain. I mean, it's keeping me going. I have more energy. I'm a senior citizen. I've had more energy than most people, but I admit, once you're a senior citizen, you're slowing down. This is getting me going up, not slowing down. It's reversing. And I'm not exaggerating because I have more drive to do something. I just had an idea recently, and I shared that the other day, that I made the pet hotel. Now, I'm willing to take 3 pets at a time, and that's work for a senior citizen. But I have the ability, a very strong upper body strength, and I have the ability to do this. And I didn't have in the lower body, but this is helping me, giving me more strength. I still don't have that much on the lower body. I wish I had more, but I have strong upper body strength to hold on to my dog, and my dog pulls at times. He sees a cat, he sees a truck, he sees a bus, he's pulling. And I had my neighbor across the street say, your dog, she has a dog, it doesn't even pull like that. She says, this dog is so strong. He's part black lab and part Chihuahua. So he's got the mighty warrior in him, and he pulls like heck. So I can hold on to him, and thank God, that I can hold on to this dog. I have the strength to do that, and he is a puller. He, like I said, he jumped on her a little bit, to say hello, and she said, he got such strength. And she's a tall girl. This girl's almost 6 foot tall. And she says, he's got such strength. How he, So she says, you can handle him. So that's very good. And I started taking the liquid herbs, and now I'm taking these herbs. But I still have, I wish I had more in the lower part, but I do have in the upper part. And that's the good thing, that I have the strength to hold on. And I have also the ability, the energy to do. There's caring for that. It's like a child. There's caring for the puppy or the dog. I don't care if it's a dog even. There's caring. You have to do that. So I'm telling you, without these herbs, I wouldn't even take on that. I was trying to get a social media position, and I didn't have anything yet offered to me other than to relocate. And I'm not going to relocate. I'm not going to California from New Jersey. I don't have a desire. So my thought was to do the pet hotel. And I know that I believe that that's going to be great, because I am taking these herbs, and I'm not going to worry. I'm confident that I will do a great job. I took care of one pet. I started taking the herbs. I was taking the liquid herb, and I took care of this one pet. And he was the worst. He was bigger than my dog, and he did pull. and jump, even more so than my dog. He was a terrier, and I called him like the Holy Terrier. Oh my gosh, I was praying that this terrier would stop what he was doing. You know, he was 3 years old, full grown, and he was not trained how to go outside to make. And he was urinating all over my house. And good thing I have a steam mop, which cleaned it up thoroughly. The Bissell steam mop. They're the greatest. So at any rate, I had the strength, the stamina from taking that liquid herb. I don't think I'd be able to deal with that what he was doing until I trained him. In 1 week, I got him out of that habit. And that is a very bad habit for a 3-year-old dog. How the people could not train this? If they couldn't train him, take him somewhere. They didn't take him to me sooner. Happened to be a friend of my son's through his fraternity. And I didn't get to see that dog first, which I said to my son, I want to see that dog with his owner first to be sure that dog is okay to deal with, you know, that dog, how he is, and if my puppy gets along. Well, my puppy was wonderful to that dog. It was a male dog, but he wasn't wonderful. He was attacking my dog. And I had to pull him off. Upper body strength, very strong. And I had to deal with a lot. And then he was knocking the door all night. And I had to deal with the fact that, you know, he's banging against the door. We put him in a separate room. I couldn't have him in the room my little puppy is sleeping in. I put him in a separate room. He was in with my son. And he's banging that door to try to get out. I didn't want to put him in the cage. He would have been in the cage all day long, other than me taking him out and playing with him. He would have been in there quite a bit for how he was acting. But I felt you don't want to put anyone constantly in a cage. Not constantly. I mean, you know, once in a while, yes, to learn. Hello, Bar speaking. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was hoping there was somebody calling about the herbs. But at any rate, I had the herbs, and that helped me deal with that puppy. And that dog. That dog. Oh, and my puppy, what he was going through. I had that dog for a whole week because the owner, like I said, my son's frat brother, he went to Europe. His brother was supposed to watch the dog, and at the last minute, he chickened out. And so I ended up having to watch that dog. So I got through a week, trained that dog to stop jumping on my dog. He hated all dogs, evidently. And my dog's the friendliest dog, and he can play with any dog, but this dog he couldn't play with. And it wasn't just attacking like, you know, he's angry. He was trying to get fresh with my dog. Not a good dog all around. So 1 week, I got him to stop doing that, stop doing the urination. He went out, he was trained. But he still was annoying, growling at my puppy and trying to still, I mean, he didn't jump on him, but he just was obnoxious to him. He just was not, I still don't feel he was totally, he didn't end up being friendly. He just maybe stopped attacking him in that inappropriate way, but he didn't really stop his nastiness. I couldn't do that in a week. I did enough in a week. I changed a lot about that puppy. Dog. I keep thinking of my puppy, what he was going through. My puppy, poor thing. I would have never put him through that. But my son's frat brother, and I said, look, I don't care if it's a frat brother, next time you don't bring home the dog. You know, the guy took off. He took him to the airport and he took off and he took the dog. I had no choice. So that's that. I got through the week, and I know if I did that, and I wasn't even on this full regimen, I could get through and do this definitely with more than one dog or puppy, because that was the worst. That was like more than 3. That was like 6 dogs that dog to deal with. And he kept me up all night, every single night for a week. I couldn't sleep. And I couldn't take a nap because I had to keep taking that dog out or he would be making all over the house. So, I had the stamina from the liquid herb, and I was taking the oregano leaf at the time. And now this is so much better. I'm telling you, please give us a call. Get this for yourself. See for yourself. And order what you need. I mean, you can have the super guy food, super girl food, or get individually what you would want. The regimen for, losing weight. If you want to really lose quite a bit, I would add, besides the super girl, super guy, the cleansing food. Or you could just even have, if you want, the heart and the bone and the cleansing food. That's what's necessary. They're really, truly, if you're going to do it and you want to lose, weight a little bit more extreme. I'm going slow. I'm doing the Supergirl, which is not including the cleansing, as I said. And I have reactions, so I've mentioned this earlier show. So, that's what I'm doing. And maybe eventually I will ease into that, the cleansing too. But I'm just right now, just been, about a week, a little over a week, and I just really don't want to push it. I want to go at my pace. And that's it. And I feel too, and I'm taking medication for allergies. So my doctor said it's fine. There's no inhibitors in our wisdom herbs. So I take it an hour before the wisdom herbs, and then I take my allergy medicine. So, and then I even take once a week a vitamin D capsule. So that also I would take this first an hour before, and then I would take the capsule. So I'm telling you, it is fine. It's no inhibitors. There's no medicine in this whatsoever. And this is working. And it does have, if you do the regimen for losing weight, thermogenesis. Look that up. That's THERMOGENESIS. With our herbs, makes your mind think your body is full, and then it burns the calories. That's how this is working. Anything else, medicines and things that, other people can claim thermogenesis, but it's not thermogenesis unless you have just the herbs. It's not the process needs to have just the herbs, not other things in it, because it can't possibly do the proper way of thermogenesis. It can't. You could lose some weight, but you're not going to lose weight like this. This is the proper way. There's no medicine in this, and it's not going to be harming you in any way. No side effects. This is the proper way to do weight loss. This is the proper way to keep yourself healthy. And to give you increased memory and energy. So this is it. And there's no gimmick. It's just working naturally, which that's the way it should be. And every doctor, I hope, starts to recommend this. Because like I said, there's no inhibitors, and it can still work with the medicines that you're prescribing and you're using. So please, doctors, get on board and start recommending this to your patients. Try it yourself and see what it does. I guarantee, doctors, you're tired. You have so many patients, especially now the holiday time. Everybody's coming in. Everybody wants to be well for the holidays, and they're going to be coming in. You're going to be tired out. Try this. Give us a call, doctors. 973-736-1637. 973-736-1637. 973-280-6356. 973-280-6356. I can't see how doctors in our country, not every one of them, should start recommending these herbs. I can't see that. I mean, my doctor recommended me to take them, but I can't see why other doctors. I don't hear. I'm reading all the time. I don't see that. I don't see a lot of doctors supporting it. I do see some on Twitter. I have a lot of followers, thank goodness, and I do see some there. But I mean, I don't see many. There are many doctors on Twitter. I do have quite a bit, that are following me, but I don't see that many because it's not taught in medical school. It should be. This should be part of every curriculum, every college. It should be definitely taught and definitely recommended by every doctor. It is in Europe. And people are very, very healthy in Europe. Very brilliant minds. And a lot of people in Europe, I feel they're very friendly, very calm, and they're taking the herbs. I mean, there is association with this. And even our people that are buying, total strangers, they're saying, coming forth with testimonial. Yes, this has helped greatly. They had problems at times in dealing with different things that come up in everyday life and problems in coping. And they're not having those problems now. They're taking the brain food and they're not having that. And there's definitely a connection that came forth with testimonial. And we see it. Obviously, I see it. I mean, I was not happy camper, as I said, over Donald Trump. I mean, I always thought he was, good in business, but now I'm seeing these different things coming out. It's proof, according to the Attorney General. He stopped him from doing his foundation in New York. So that's illegal according to the Attorney General. He stopped him. So, I'm not a lawyer, but, I'm going by that. And I feel, upset, worried, not angry. This doesn't do anything to get angry, but I am worried. So this is helping. It definitely is helping. I don't do anything else. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I never did. But I never had problems. I never felt, I needed any therapy. But this definitely definitely, this is helping me in dealing with my worry and concern for our country. I'm not just worried for myself, I'm worried for everybody that isn't rich, because I know that's where the priorities are. He's implementing and stating different changes he's trying to make now, and it's coming out in the news. So I'm just thinking, and even who's appointing people that are not out for everybody. So we need definitely these herbs, and it's helping. And I tell you, if you try them, you'll see that for yourself. But you can trust me. I was a Girl Scout. I took an oath, and I've always upheld being honest from the time I was a young girl. All my life, and I have to tell you the truth. This is definitely the best product, and it's working. And if I didn't feel that way, I wouldn't be saying it. And I'm just saying it from the holiest of priests, and I have to be honest and not want to mislead anyone. So this is working. See for yourself. Go by the testimony of two of the strangers. We don't even know them. They put forth on my site for my son, wisdom-square.com. And it's wisdom-square.com again. So check it out and give us a call and tell us what you want to order, and we will have it ready for you. And if you have a big holiday order in our tri-state area, we will deliver it for free by the holidays. So give us a call. And another thing great too, if you have a business and you want a free lecture, give us a call. You can get that too. And anyone who refers a person who buys a bottle can get 10% referral fee. That's incredible. So you can have a little small business on your own there. Just, have your people that you work with or whoever, friends of your friends, whatever, have them give us a call and to say your name and number, and then we can contact you and we'll make arrangements for you to get payment. So I really hope and pray that you do this for yourself and your family, first of all. And definitely, if you're working, there's always more pressure for the holidays. Let's face it, more things come in, and you want to be at your best for your job. Well, this will help you. So give us a call again, 973-736-1637. 973-280-6356. And another thing is for the EnergyScans. Give us a call now. It takes seconds. That can help you too. But if you don't eat right, and this is food, healthy food. If you're not eating right, I'd have to keep giving you EnergyScans. I mean, I'm giving you a free one now. But, why should you have to pay so much money for my EnergyScans when this could help you keeping healthy? After I do whatever I, can help you with the EnergyScan, you want to keep it so you're healthy, and you need to eat right, or could undo whatever God heals 100%. You got to take care of yourself. That is definite. And I know that even with the prayers, I still tell you, go to your doctor, have yourself checked, and take good, healthy herbs and eat healthy food. Try to stick with mostly organics. Go to the farmers markets and get the organics as opposed to just buying the things. Or if you go in the supermarket, there's also the ones that are USDA organics. Or if you're in another part of the world, it'd have to say your country, it proves that it's organics. You have to have that stamp on there. You can't just buy something and someone could say it's organics. That doesn't mean it's really approved, that's really healthy organics. So do what you can. And like we have on the front, we show there's foods. Well, we have a checklist we'll give you when you buy, and it'll help you so that you can even lose more weight or keep even healthier. So we have a full checklist. So that's going to be included when you purchase. So that's free, and we want you to be at the best health. And anyone who wants to call now for an energy scan, you don't have to say your first name. You could even just say your first initial. Say your name is unusual. Just say your first initial, and I will give you an energy scan. Seconds. And it should heal you. I can't promise for sure, but it should within seconds, because I've had 100% track record for everyone who has believed strongly 100% in God and believed at least most likely that I could do the energy scan and heal. They didn't say 100% for me, but at least they said, gee, I'm willing to try it. I really don't know for sure. And we still healed by them praying with me to God. God did 100% of the healing. So you can heal yourself by praying to God with me, and God does 100% of the healing. It can work. So try and see. So I know that will give you more energy and focus. The herbs for sure immediately, and so will the energy scan. So give us a call, 973-736-1637, 973-280-6356. And I just also want to make mention that it has worked with the energy scan, also with pets. I do that all the time with my pet. Whenever he gets a cold, or say he had 3 shots from the veterinarian one time. Now I don't do that. I let them I say 2 shots. I don't want the 3. But he had a reaction to that. Of course, a little puppy, and they give it all at once. So it has worked. And I know, so if you need to have your pet, you can also give me a call with your pet there on the phone, and we can do an energy scan. So it works for pets too. Now, I have to admit, the energy scan for the pet doesn't work as fast as the person, because there's 100% belief in God with the person. The pet, I tell my pet to believe in God. You might be laughing there if you're not a real dog lover, but I do believe that he does believe, but it's not as strong belief as I have or you would have. But he does. I have to keep reminding him. He forgets. He's a puppy. He's not going to always remember. But I tell him to put his little paws together, and he does. He sits with me and he listens when I do a prayer. So, and I see he's at peace. I see that he's definitely, something's happening. I took pictures, and I see that there's definitely something there that's happening very positively, and he was getting better and better from the prayer. Now, I know it's not in seconds. It definitely is longer for the pets, but I'm just letting you know. So that's another good reason for people to come to our pet hotel, because I can do the energy scans for the pet anytime they're not feeling well. And of course, I still believe you take the pet to the veterinarian. So, I want to know I have your papers of your pet, everything, the doctor. I want to have the number. I want to have where it is. I want everything. I want a copy of your last visit so that I have everything updated. I am aware. And that's the way you do it. You don't, like I said, even if I give you the energy scan, I want you to still be checked. And same with your pet. They still need to be checked. I am not a doctor, so even though I feel that the person's fine and they think they're fine, I want that opinion that's professional training. I didn't go to college for that. I am not a doctor. I don't claim to be a doctor. So, and all these people have been checked, which is wonderful. I told all those people to go to the doctor, so they all were checked after what I did. And I feel good about that, knowing that they were checked. And the doctor said, to me, I have one that's documented for someone that I formerly worked with and had to report to at times, different things about patients. So her name was Mary, and she was at Joe Payne's, and now I've heard from nurses from Joe Payne's. She's across the street at Kessler's Institute. I don't know her last name, but I know it's Mary, and she's working there full time. I do have my former boss, Susan Benaziak, who knew this Mary, and she would probably have her number if I wanted to really get her full name or number, but I didn't call her. I'm happy with the fact it's documented, and that's all that matters. God knows it. It's documented with a doctor that's a neurologist. I cured by God doing it 100%. Just my prayer is all I did, but permanent nerve damage. And it was in both her arms, and she could only work part-time. Now she's working full-time. That's what the nurses told me from Joe Payne's. I haven't gone over there. I don't know, but that's what I was told. And I could find out by calling my former boss and checking that out. But at least I know that I did the prayer healing, and God did the healing 100%. I just do the prayer. I can't do anything more than that. I never would claim. And that's it. So I hope that you give us a call. And if you're not, that's okay too. I'm going to say a prayer right now for everybody. A miraculous healing prayer. Even if you don't call us, you hopefully will be healed by anything that's bothering you, whether it's your mind or your body. I pray for good spirit, good health, good strength. There should be peace everywhere in our world. Amen. And God heals you 100%. I'm just saying the prayer. And I feel, excuse me, honey, please. It's okay. I feel that you will be healed 100% by God if you believe in God 100%. And you have to believe in me 100% for the miraculous healing prayer. Pray with me to God, whether it's now or later. You will be healed. So you just have to have strong faith, and it will happen. Please, Platanos, it's okay. He's trying to be the best watchdog. I'll tell you, he's a little dog, but he is tough. He is tough. I wasn't kidding. You could see he's a tough doggy. He's a tough little puppy. Okay, everything's okay. I just know, boy, if any intruder came by my house, they would not be greeted too well by this dog. Oh my gosh. He's friendly, but if you're an intruder, he would chew you up. He will knock you down. Oh, don't come here. You would want to end up chewed up. This dog will get you. It's the black lab in him and the Chihuahua combination. Warrior, my warrior. They can be very friendly, but they can definitely protect. Okay, hon. Okay. All right, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. Now we're just visiting. It's okay. Well, I hope that everybody has a good night or a good day wherever you are in the world. And I'm praying for a friend of mine who's in Turkey right now. And I won't mention names, but there was, threats that, Donald Trump was elected president, and in Turkey there were terrorists threatening to harm any Americans. So he's in Turkey right now. I just hope and pray he's okay. It's really sad that it's a beautiful country, and it's so sad that that's happening. And I just hope and pray for the safety of all the Americans that are there. Pray your miraculous healing prayer. Amen. David? Hi. I'm on the air. So I just want to say good night or good day again. And everybody, there should be peace everywhere. Let's love each other, help each other. And that's the way we should be in our country and everywhere. Okay, bye now.